Caitlin, thank you. The time right now is 10:18, and Atlanta police are giving an update on the police shooting we reported earlier. Let's listen in.
Ambulance today, they were greeted by their mayor. He was here waiting for them, and I appreciate all that he does to give us the tools that we need to keep Atlanta safe. 8:41 this morning, the Atlanta Police Department was called to 1429 Clark Howard Lane Southwest. Officers of Zone 4 Day Watch responded to the call. The call was a person in a mental health crisis that was armed with a firearm. This was not the first time we had been there. This is a return location where we've been called to multiple times of individuals in a mental health crisis. The officer was sharing with me just a short while ago, this was about his third time of being at this location. While the officers were attempting to address the situation, they were fired upon. And during that gunfire, our officer was shot in the arm. He is going to fully recover from those injuries. Officers were able to extract him while the situation was still very chaotic. The individual still had a firearm. Extract the officer, hold the scene, and be able to bring about a safe resolution. We now have in custody a Michael Gates, age 24, who's being transported to Public Safety Headquarters, and he will be charged accordingly, attempting to take the life of an Atlanta police officer. This officer is 30 years of age, has been on the Atlanta Police Department since September of 2019, and is currently assigned to our Zone 4 precincts on the day watch. And again, I want to thank everyone for their swift action today, making sure that no one else was harmed, making sure the officer was quickly brought here to the hospital and is receiving the care that he needs behind us. We're very fortunate to have Grady Hospital right here in the capital city. Mr. Mayor, that's all I have for the update at this particular moment. I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Chief, and thanks again to Grady Hospital for the care that they're rendering, and to the EMS, and to all the officers that supported our officer, Mr. Matthews, Devontae Matthews, for making it here to Grady to get care, and to those officers that stayed on the scene to be able to apprehend the suspect. But let's be clear, as Chief just indicated, this individual had been arrested or came to Grady, was brought to Grady for mental health challenges numerous times. The very officer that's in here on a stretcher right now has been to that home multiple times on mental health calls. This individual is diagnosed with schizophrenia, bipolar, and a number of other things. But there was a firearm in the household. And so everyone needs to know that mental health is real, mental illness is real in our community, and that those people that should be helping us do something about this have to do more. And so when we look at state officials that are running for higher office, when we look at county officials, mental health and physical health are all in the hands of county and state officials. Time and time again, local police precincts and police officers have to go do the work of mental health and support when we need to have mental hospitals and care for individuals that are experiencing mental crisis and challenges. So we're standing outside of a hospital right now where an officer took a bullet in the arm, in the shoulder, but this could have been worse. We could have been looking at a life loss of a civilian or of a police officer. So please, as you get yourself ready today to go to work, think about the men and women that lives are in danger because of individuals that have not been able to help with mental illness that is growing in our region. And so I challenge everyone, particularly those that are running for state office and running for county office and individuals running for everything in between, to really focus on mental health in the state of Georgia, because we are at the point of crisis. That's what you see with homelessness. That's what you're seeing with individuals that are sometimes violent. And so we want to make sure that we solve these problems before we have to solve them here at Grady or unfortunately somewhere else where an individual may have lost their life. And so that's my message. And Chief has highlighted that this individual has been faced with law enforcement as well as had to come to Grady, our only Trauma One center in the North Georgia region that can really help these individuals. So I challenge everybody to really focus on mental health, because we wouldn't be out here today had it not been for a mental illness.
All right, we'll take a few questions. We'll start here with the 11 line.
Mayor Dickinson, sounds like maybe you were you able to chat with the officer a little bit, and to what extent did he describe his previous encounters with this individual?
Yeah, we were right here when he came off of the ambulance. Chief Shearbaum and I were able to shake his hand and talk to him and tell him he's going to be okay. He was emotional, as you can imagine, probably just shaken up a whole lot and in pain. And we followed him all the way to Trauma Room 1, and doctors just were doing all they can. And then we were able to really shake his hand and talk to him even more, Chief and myself. And then we got his phone, and his partner Reyes was able to call his mother, and now she's on the way here. So he's going to be okay. We're talking to members of his family. He's shaken up a little bit, but man, thank God that the bullet didn't hit anything major. So yes, we're grateful that he's okay.
The narrative you gave, the narrative you gave about the previous encounters, did that come during those conversations?
It didn't come directly to me. I think, Chief, did it come to you?
It did, yes. Yep. Just speaking with him, he shared this was not the first time to the home. It was not the first time that he'd been called to this very matter. And so we're just, again, fortunate that he survived today.
A&M?
Anyone?
Yeah, in the past, the interactions, have there ever been guns involved or any violence?
Chief.
He has never used a gun against our officer before. Other 911 calls have reported the possibility of access to a weapon.
Just one follow-up. I mean, I guess this is a perfect example of why there's no such thing as a routine call for an officer who got to a mental health crisis, and then next thing you have an officer shot. What can you say to your officers?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you that you're willing to do this job. This is why they train. This is why they train over and over again for that call that runs quickly to danger, turns from routine. There is never a routine call. So my heart is out and hat is off to every Atlanta police officer that does this job, but every police officer across this state that does this job. And we should all be thankful for the men and women of law enforcement.
Chief, in addition to that, we can get them the exact number of how many calls per year we get that are related to mental crisis. We actually get about more calls for that than just about anything else, I would say.
Approximately 19 a day.
19 per day. Chief Schierbaum just said we get 19 calls from mental health service per day to APD, and that's just one department in Metro Atlanta. And so that shows you how much mental health takes of our officers, and that's why we have training at the Public Safety Training Center to help them understand the psychology of dealing with people that are mentally challenged. And so we encourage everyone to look into this and take this seriously, because if you have 19 calls a day for that type of service and you ask where is your officer, that officer may be on a mental health call while you're looking for them to help with a burglary or something else. These things need to be dealt with at state and county level ahead of time before we reach the point of a police officer showing up to your home. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right, you have been listening to Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens and Atlanta Police Chief Darren Schierbaum talking about the officer shot in Southwest Atlanta, where they responded to a person with a mental health crisis, and one that they've actually had several interactions with before.
That's what they said. And that officer, you're probably wondering about the condition, shot in the arm at Grady Memorial, is going to be recovering. And that suspect, 24 years old, his name is Michael Gates, according to police, is now in custody, is going to be charged.
All right, we will be staying on top of this